for the virgin of his unearthly fantasies, virtually wanders along and across the charming tenderness of the texture of the non-existent appearance of his beloved images, where he is mired in the vision of his stable ideas, or also his weaknesses, underdeveloped modesty, when the inability to strengthen instantly plays a cruel joke with him of inviolability, trained to resist the pull of non-existent people nearby, in confusion almost in oblivion. He fell silent from the desire to converge in all unthinkable ways with the idol of passion, which is increasingly covering his weak, willful body along and across in the pulsation of reboot. In order not to howl, he simply marked a serious expression on his face. Outwardly, his appearance does not betray his desire for the theory of the proximity of bodies in the power of an unbearably attractive, painfully familiar pull of attraction. Meanwhile, his partner, out of enviable dizziness, began to entertain herself independently. Her thoughts were carried away far from real circumstances or events, and her skin in some positions accepted the gentle touches of fingers in all the fascinating places at the junction of day and night in the designated zone without the unnecessary presence of faces. This time, she managed to advance even deeper into the soft tumors of her deepening with claims to a powerful need to know herself in general and satisfy the sweet excitement from obsessive relevant thoughts about a non-existent person nearby. The prediction won, because the uncompromising competition lasted for some time and ended instantly. But he did not disappear from her head. From time to time, an exciting image touched her with obsessive tenderness from below, where sensations are realized by the most charming applause of the whole body. So all this fantasy forcibly dragged the brain into relationships in its imagination, although the person whose format was imagined did not suspect the far-fetched scene of self-satisfaction with him. He was not distinguished by greater modesty alone, or his restraint fell asleep in advance and for a long time, because he was satisfied in exactly the same way. That is, without her in the real interior. Everything satisfied him until the usual moment of ejaculation, after which he habitually felt the outflow of strength and energy. He would not be enough after that for group tests with several partners. His moment moistened and ended, leaving him alone in the lifeless walls of marble. He had no strength to think anymore. Anticipation disappeared as a result of impotence. Something like a dream overtook him without asking his consent. He saw himself as a satisfied hero, a lover, after which his partner could satisfy him only visually. Who will say that it happens differently with men? And in the meantime she tried to defeat someone or someone else's success in bed, the experience of which did not leave her indifferent. She did not even notice her partner's fatigue from a useless intimate meeting. Some pair of